Yeah. Yeah. Can you believe what you're seeing? Hold on, we might found something with this one. We might found something with this song here. That made me feel good. That got me pumped and into the right state of mind because this isn't abnormal. This is something that we don't usually do around here, but it felt right. It felt like we needed to. It was something that is out of the ordinary. Everything else has been planned. There's always the tea time game of the week, but I felt the urge, I felt the necessity, and I felt the obligation to be a part of this and bring the Little League World Series to you and finish up with this championship game because we've been following the Little League World Series throughout this whole tournament. It's brought on a ton of good games, a ton of good tee times, so I feel like the good times will continue to roll. This might be the gutsiest performance of a tee time that you have ever witnessed. I am coming back from a 3 day long weekend, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So 3.5 day weekend of Saratoga. And you could imagine the things that we were getting into there. Um, so for me to be in front of this camera right now on an unscheduled tea time, that just shows how bad I want this. And I hope that's being shown. I hope that's being exuded, and you can feel that on the other side of this camera. Let me just check in on the game real quick. Let's see. It's supposed to start at 3. We're at 3:05. Yep. And here it is. Right when we need it. Right when we need it. So if you don't know, you should know. But I will tell you still. This is tea time, even on a Sunday. I'm your host, Tony Murr. And if you are watching, if you are a fan, or if you're just tuning in, you are officially teed up. What we do here is Tony, Murray, and myself, and Tea Time as a collective, we select a game of the week every single week. And what we do is we stream alongside that game and we take place of that broadcast. It's like an alternate broadcast, a Manning cast type situation. So what I ask of the Tea Timers, anyone who is watching this, what I ask is that you put on the game of the week, which the game of the week this week is the Little League World Series Championship. You put that game on your main TV. You can have it at a dimmed down volume. You can have it on mute. And then the main audio, the main visual is going to be tea time. You get that set up on a laptop, on an iPhone, on a computer. Something that you need two screens. You need two screens to be able to fully enjoy tea time, but that is the ideal tea time setup. And like I said, I'm going to be bringing this game to you. You thought you knew everything about sports, how sports could be broadcasted, how you could feel sports and experience that. That's until you experience tea time because we're doing something new over here. We're doing something extraordinary over here, something that's never been done. So please get on while you can because this is going to be something special. And what might be even more special than this collective thing, this entire thing that we're doing is this game. Little League World Series seems to always be these two teams. Well, this one team, Chinese Taipei. I saw a kid. No show notes today. We're going in raw. But I saw earlier in in this tournament there was a kid on Chinese Taipei throwing 84 miles an hour, and that is an MLB equivalent of 107 miles an hour. So if that kid's pitching, I have little to no hope for Mountain, which is Nevada. Let me see. I'm gonna lower the volume on my. Yeah, that's better. That's better. So, if you've been following Tea Time throughout this Little League World Series, I have a pick for every game, and I'm 3-up at the moment. I'm seeing things, and I know what I'm seeing. And you would be an idiot to not pick Chinese Taipei. This is this is usually where the Little League World Series, in my opinion, gets a little boring because the teams are too good. The teams are too good. Wait, look at this little gopher. He was doing a dance, and none of the kids on Chinese Taipei do that dance. Only the kids on Mountain. And it looks like they maybe bleached their hair for the occasion. But it's always going to be Chinese Taipei in this scenario. I'm going to be rooting for USA, being a US based show, a US based person. I'm going to be rooting for USA. I'm Nevada all the way. But if you're betting with your money, if you're playing it smart, you would be a fool to not pick Chinese Taipei. They get shit done, and they get shit done at an extraordinarily high level. And they have fun doing it, apparently. according to this little promo vid that we're seeing. So we got tea time on a Sunday here. It's unusual, it's unheard of, but who knows? Who knows what it can bring? I'm in for the new experiences because right now we're throwing shit at the wall and see what sticks. A Sunday tea time, sure, why not? And I know basically how have you been experiencing the Little League World Series if it's not with tea time? They've been basically synonymous. I've been getting phone calls. Carl Ravitch is out. Tony Murray's in. I'm just kidding, Carl. Not coming for your job. You do a great thing, but some people like what you gotta do. Other people like what I gotta do. So we can pick and choose. But I just gotta call you out just to put you on notice. Maybe that'll make you step up your game. But what we're doing over here, it's game changing. It's game defying. And I even got the special. I got the special earphones, the special headphones to go along with this game. Um, I mean, this is another surprise stream. We're adding another stream to the month of August, so there are more horse races available. If you haven't been a part of a tea time horse race, I mean, and it's only right that we're doing horse racing on Saratoga weekend. That was a hell of a lot of fun. I don't know if any one of you have been to Saratoga before, but if you haven't, I highly recommend it, especially if you like horse racing. Seeing the horses in person is awesome. The excitement in the stadium. You get to bring a cooler in there and just wander around with your own drinks. Um, the this deserves to be said. The women there are dressed to the nines, dressed in something to impress, and I was thoroughly impressed. I'll give them a round of applause. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. This is a horse race. Oh, my dice. Oh, because I brought the dice this weekend to the trip. Still got one in here. So if you are in the chat and you're here for a horse race, what I'll be doing is one at the end of the second inning, one at the end of the fourth inning, one at the end of the game. And if you're in the chat, you pick a horse 1 through 6 because it's a 6-sided die, and then it's first come first serve. I'll be rolling the die. For every time your horse comes up, you move up a spot all the way to the finish line, and then you're a winner. You might ask, what are you gonna win? What am I don't like playing games unless I can win something. This needs to be for something. I'm in the same way. I'm not just doing it for the spirit of the game. And this is what you're gonna be winning this month. And it changes per month, but this is what we usually do. We're doing it not just a sleeve. This is just a demonstration. A whole pack of True Field golf balls. You can talk to my buddy Nate. You can talk to my buddy Tom. You can talk to my buddy Evan. These are guys that have won tea time horse race months. Tea time horse race giveaways in the past. They walked away with a pack of True Field golf balls. So that could easily be you. You're just willing to step up to the plate and be here when the occasion occurs. When the occasion occurs, that's a good time to be somewhere, right? All right, we're a little bit behind schedule, meaning that tea time is on time, per usual. Tea time's doing the right thing, per usual. It's ABC, a little bit late on the broadcast. We said 3 o'clock start time. We're looking at 3:12. Looking at 3:12. Still no balls have been thrown. If this kid on Chinese Taipei is pitching, we can expect a quick game. This is going to be a low-scoring affair. Like I said, I'm rooting. I told you, this is going to be a gutsy performance. Me going through this, but I got my electrolyte water. I'm trying to stay in the right attitude. I'm trying to have a positive mindset. I'm trying to show up like I always do for you. But it's a Sunday. Maybe it'll just be a little bit more chill and relaxed episode. I'm trying to show you the excitement. I'm trying to be here. But it could just end up being something nice, chill, and easy. Which, I mean, for a Sunday, you can get along with too. Las Vegas is the brightest city on Earth when viewed from space. That's a nice little tidbit. The Hoover Dam is one of the biggest, most popular attractions. The Bellagio has the largest chocolate fountain in the world, 27 feet tall. The Athletics will move there in 2028. I thought that was happening sooner. They're 5-1. This Mountain team lost the U.S. semi versus Connecticut 7-3. and they were leading 3-0 after the third. And then they played Connecticut again, beat them 8-2. Oh man, I wish I was watching Pellegrini and that Connecticut team. Yeah, and Ethan Robertson, you know what you're talking about with Brady. Look, it's weird. Like, wow, favorite athlete Usain Bolt. So it's strange. It's strange seeing this because like you don't really think about kids being from Nevada, being from maybe Vegas, and they're going through their favorite teams and favorite players. This kid's dream job is a dog walker. I love that. But none of them, they don't have like a similar team. Like what when you're from Nevada, what teams do you root for? And I feel like a lot of people aren't from Nevada. They end up moving there, so it's like wherever country that you're from or wherever state you're from. Okay, there's a lineup for Vegas. Oh my God, look at this coach, TJ Fesher. TJ Fesher with that long locks. I like that. He seems like a guy who's digging into the numbers and looking into things that he's playing a little bit of Moneyball back there. He's looking at stats that people aren't usually looking at. But we got Mountain starting the game. The US of A starting the game at the plate. Chinese Taipei on the mound. Let's see if it's that kid. Oh yeah, that was a fast. Oh, 74. Okay, that's 10 miles an hour less than the other kid, I think. MLB equivalent 96. I mean, he's still throwing hit. Lin Chin C. Lin Chin C on the mound. Lin Chin C on the mound. Ethan Robertson at the plate. 100 pounds. He plays shortstop for the US of A. High ball. Gets past the catcher. 98 equivalent. So, I mean, this kid, he's probably going to be throwing low 70s, close to 100 miles per hour, MLB equivalent. So, like I said, it's going to be tough. My guess is 3-0 Asia Pacific, which is Chinese Taipei. Yep, he just keeps climbing. That is a 99 on the MLB clock. And he's a quick draw McGraw on the mound. Really quick pitches. He got his bat on the ball, but just a short dribbler, weak dribbler, second base. They play around the horn like pros, this Chinese Taipei team. Oh, we're comparing hand sizes, and he has the same size hand as a full-grown former MLB player. So these Chinese Taipei, yeah, and that's the pitcher. These kids from Chinese Taipei, they have a different pedigree. Hey, hopefully you're not driving, Mikey. If I know anything about golf, though, you probably weren't driving. That's 2 up, 2 down. And just the way he threw that right there, just the way he threw that in. They're an impressive team. What I remember about, I don't know if it's just Japan, but that does this, but they have the real pointed brims on their cap that Chinese Taipei doesn't do that. I don't know if that's just a Japan thing. All right, we got the 3-hitter coming up for Nevada right here. Oh, and he's showing his sportsmanship of the big lefty. Look at this kid. He's huge. We need height and weight on him. But these pitches are coming in fast. Yeah, and he's hitting the zone too. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a quick game. This is gonna be a quick game. Garrett Gallegos, 5'5", 140. He's ambidextrous. That's pretty sweet. Playing third base. I mean, I said this kid's big. He might be as big as I was back then. The thing is, I did not grow an inch from when I was 12 or 13 years old. Just put on some poundage. I didn't go crazy with the poundage, so let's be real. But I mean, I probably was about 130, 140 when I was 12 years old. So if I was looking like this kid, like Garrett up there, wow, okay, he's throwing like a splitter too. Who would be better, you batting and throwing lefty or the right fielder normal? Oh yeah, the right fielder. The right fielder way better. Oh my God, look at that pitch. Look at that pitch that just dropped off the table. This Chinlin C on Chinese Taipei, it's gonna be tough to touch him. And I have a feeling they're gonna be playing small ball over at Chinese Taipei. They're gonna be bunting a lot. They're gonna just be looking to get kids on base. I'm guessing 3-0 Chinese Taipei. It's gonna be quick work too. It's gonna be quick work. Obi, where'd you guys play golf today? Where'd you guys play golf today? I know it was 9 holes, and who came out the victor between you and Nate? The people would like to know that. The people would like to know that. So we got, oh, look at that, a Walla water bottle making it into a commercial. We had a lacrosse. So let's check in on this commercial because, oh, it's back to school. I was gonna say it's a little too early for back to school, but kids probably going back to school tomorrow, and that just sent a shiver down my spine. For some reason, getting up and going to school tomorrow is more intimidating to me than the work day. Just can't do it. Just can't imagine myself doing it. So shout out the kids. I mean, these kids could be going back from Williamsport tomorrow, and then they're going to school. So, and you much rather do that a winner than a loser. And I just don't have much hope for our kids from the US of A. I don't have much hope for these guys. This pitcher, he's throwing heat, and he's got some sort of splitter cutter that just drops off the table. They look like a sharp team over in Chinese Taipei. So is like Chinese Taipei an area? Oh, I mean, a lot of sportsmanship being showed. A lot of sportsmanship being showed. So like so like oh, what are these? I hate to say that. Those look like edible packages. We used to get these things called Mr. Miyagi's. These edibles. Those look like that. I don't know what type of gifts these kids are getting. It's a little too early for that type of stuff. The plum blossom is plum blossom flower is a national symbol of China. Severe storms called typhoons often strike the island during the summer. That doesn't seem like a necessary stat. Like, do we want to bring up school shooting stats in in the U.S.? That's not a fun stat. We need to stay away from those type of stats. Oh, they're 4-0. They've outscored their opponents 15-3 during this Little League World Series. Favorite athlete, Vince Carter. You don't see many Chinese people named Muhammad. Favorite team is Savannah Bananas. That's interesting. So the Savannah Bananas is global. I didn't know that. Oh, okay. Favorite subject's music. You don't hear that often. Favorite band is Mayday. Can't say I know a jam by Mayday. We like Juan Soto there. Lei Han, Jeremy Lin. Another Usain Bolt. Another global guy. He's on the USA team favorite and also a Chinese Taipei team favorite. So, Chinese Taipei. Oh, Lei Min Nan. This is a serious coach. He knows exactly what he's doing. I have a feeling he coached professionally in China, and he has just such a passion for the Little League. He brought that same philosophy to his Little League team. I, I'm guys, I'm not hopeful for our kids from the US of A. This Chinese Taipei team, just how they handle themselves, looks professional. They don't remind you of a bunch of 12-year-olds. All right, we got Lin Chen C, the pitcher up first for Chinese Taipei. A little off-speed pitch starting off the game for the USA. 5'8", 135. That's a big kid. That's a large kid. This is the kid who had his hands the same size as Todd Frazier. D'Ambrosio on the mound. Another off-speed pitch. A ball. Was that a ball? I mean, we gotta update that quicker. That was absolutely a strike. If that's the strike zone that we're working in, 3 off-speed pitches. What a pick at third. Oh, the first. These kids are good. I mean, they're in the championship for a reason. What I was gonna say earlier is, so this Team USA, the team that's representing the USA from Nevada, they won the USA bracket. Do they consider themselves champions, or do they have to win this for that? Because I feel like some of these kids, some of these parents are gonna go home and say, "Yeah, we won the U.S., but you didn't win the whole thing." All off speed right now. That's not gonna get you very far, kid. That's not gonna get you very far, D'Ambrosia. Sai Yuji, little red, little red. Oh, that's a good hit over the left field. That's a solid line drive. Easy single. Look for a bunt down to this next bat. He's a three hitter though. I don't know if they're gonna make him bunt. They have the most World Series titles. Chinese Taipei with 17 World Series appearance. I remember the team from Saugus, maybe in like 2008 ish. They played Japan in the championship. They also won the U.S. division. Had to play Japan in the championship and lost 8-0. It wasn't even close. Look, I love this coach. Shows them what to do. Shows them what to do. 5'6", 140. These kids are almost full grown. That's a Steve. I have a feeling this kid's gonna put a hurting onto this baseball. D'Ambrosia, come on, man. Come with your best stuff. You gotta do it against Chinese Taipei. That's a nice curveball. The curveballs get them right now, but I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna have any longevity to it. He's throwing all curves. All right, we got 1-2 count. Man on first, 1 out. D'Ambrosia with the pitch. A little bit outside, fouls it off, stays alive, the batter. Oh, we got Yankees Red Sox tonight. I love it. I love it. It's great stuff. Sunday Night Baseball. Another off-speed pitch. He goes. He goes. Wait, does he get first base? Oh, no. Wait, so why does he run to first if he's out? Why does he even run to first if he was out? Alright, so the runner on first advanced to second on the wild pitch. That batter struck out. That even happened in the first inning where the catcher dropped strike 3. He made him run out to first. If he's automatically out, or is it just because there was a runner on first that he was automatically out? Another big fella on the team. I like this light blue bat he's got. I love the stance too. It's a dangerous looking stance from this kid. Yo, that was a pitch to hit. Good swing. Good swing. 0-2 count. 2 outs, man on second. Let's get out of this inning, USA. If we can end this inning 0-0, we're looking good. That's a win. That's a win in our book. Double yard. Here we go. Here's the pitch again. D'Ambrosia. Curveball inside. Just misses him. That's really all he has, though, is this curveball. That can't last. Is this our ace? Is this our ace on Nevada? There's going to be another curve, this time on the outside of the plate. Oh, he hit him. He hit him. With that curveball, we got man on first and second now. Look at this. Taking off all the equipment going into first base. Hit him on both legs right there. That was a weak breaking ball, though. He barely even felt that. Yeah, we need to figure out. Oh, okay. Is this a catcher getting involved? I love that. I love that. The catcher calling timeout, bringing the infield, telling them what we need to do. Also, that let's not panic. Let's not panic. We know how to get out of this. We've done it before. We need to get this batter out right here. Looking for a ground ball. That's a steal. That's a strike. We need to start finding that fastball a little bit and get ahead in the count. Chang Chun Po. His favorite celebrity is Pikachu. Does that count? Do animated animals, fictional animals, do those count as celebrities? His favorite celebrity is Pikachu. I don't know if that counts, buddy. Oh, nice piece of hitting to right field. Gets down, throw it home, throw it home. Nice play, nice play. Holds him to third base. right fielder gets it in on time. You, like me and Mac were saying last game, the crucial error that a lot of Little League players do, they'll hold on to the ball too long. He got the ball off right away. We held it. We held the man on second to go to just third base. We got the bases juiced though. We're in a precarious situation early. That walk, I mean that hit batter. That's really what's making the difference here. All right, bases juiced. 2 outs. Chinese Taipei at the plate. That's a steal. Get ahead in the count. Let them hit. But the thing is, they've been hitting the ball well. Just doing what they need to. Not hitting for power. Hitting for contact. Here's a appropriate size fella. 5'1", 93 pounds. Man, you gotta think if there's 0 outs in this game, he's bunting. Or there's just 1 out. Oh, we got a fly ball. This has gotta be caught. Oh, nice play. A little dicey on that, but we got out of the inning. Bases juice, leave them juice. That's how we get out of that inning. But this kind of is a prelude to the game where our backs are against the wall. We know that we are the underdog. It's a David versus Goliath right here. So what's going to be crucial is in these next 2 to 3 innings, or the second or third inning, we're going to need at least 1 run. If we don't get any runs by then, the momentum starts rolling for Chinese Taipei. We need someone on base. We need someone running the bags. Run those bags. So good. Guys, though, my only critical mistake today. Let's get this straight and let's emphasize this. I came straight home from a weekend trip where lack of sleep was involved, boozing was involved, partying was involved. Right into the stream. No food though, and I'm hungry. If you know me, and if you are a tea timer, then I assume you're on the same kind of diet as me. Sundays are a religious day of eating. And I have so many cravings, and I haven't been able to satisfy any of them. What I'm thinking, I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I'll tell you what I'm thinking. Five Guys, a double bacon cheeseburger from Five Guys. I would do ketchup and mayo on it, and I would do jalapenos on it. Probably lettuce and tomato too. I could easily do that. Could also go for a 3-way roast beef, extra sauce, and a buffalo chicken calzone. Thing with the burger play is I think I would need 2 burgers. Oh man. Do I just do it all? Is the thing, do I just do it all? I'm tempted to. Oh, they had a Little League Home Run Derby on Friday night. Oh my god, this kid's bashing. Oh my god, this kid is bashing. Let's go. Wow. Oh, Ryan Howard was a guest appearance there. All right. So if you're keeping track, we're at the top of the second inning, 0-0 in the Little League Championship game of the World Series. Chinese Taipei versus Nevada. Asia Pacific versus Mountain, if you're getting a little less specific. And then if we get even less specific than that, it's Asia versus USA. A whole continent versus a state, a country. Let that flag fly, baby. USA. Let them know who you are. All right, we got number 15 up to bat. Puts it foul, but hits it hard. Ooh, okay, foul ball. That was a foul ball, but hit hard. We like to see that. This is the 4-hitter. His favorite. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is a blooper. Easy out right there. If you're the 4-hitter and your favorite athlete is Aaron Judge, you hit bombs. You got to hit a bomb right there. He almost did it, went foul, and then he blooped one to second base. We got one out in the top of the second inning. Oh, they did a dinner together before. See, like this is more. I almost feel like this is more of a celebration game than really the championship. Where I feel like the international teams they feel good about winning the international bracket. The U.S. teams feel good about winning the U.S. bracket, and this is almost like an exhibition game where it is great to win it all, but we already did our job, kind of like the fact that they're. I mean, they're just kids. The fact that they're getting dinner together, meeting people from across the world, really cool. But it takes away from the rivalry. It takes away from the meaningfulness of the game. You want that tenacity still be there. Like they talk about the NBA players, how like everyone's friends now. No one really wants to cutthroat, go at each other. That's a little bit of the same right here. Yeah, I mean 76 miles an hour. That's heat. That I think the fastest I ever saw in Little League, and this kid was basically untouchable. It was 80. All right, so we got top 2, 1 out. We got Nevada at the plate, a lefty. Oh, he hits one. He bloops it up. That's a foul ball. Still 1-2. What you'll come to find out too, if you haven't been following with this Little League World Series, is you are live to tape, my friend. We're doing tea time.
I was calling to hear how if the horse game translates to real life.
You know, I just felt that being the proprietor of the tea time horse races, I just really felt like I belonged at the horse track when I was there. I had a couple winners. I think we were there for like 7 races, and I picked 2 winners, which felt good. I was chasing the big odds too much. The chalk was winning yesterday. Chalk was winning.
That's too bad. What was did the 2 horses that you win, were they the 6 horse?
I know one was a 3. One was a 3 horse. I can't remember the other one. I just remember one was a 3.
The next question is: have you decided after how your draft went if you're better drafting from a golf course or not?
From a golf course. It wasn't even close. I hated my.
Your team.
I hate my team. I made some things. I think also we were sober during that golf round, and I was not sober during this draft. So some picks got away from me. My first 3 picks though were Jefferson, James Cook, and Tyreek.
Okay, we love speed.
Oh, that's speed. That's all. That's an all or nothing top 3. Some other highlights are I got Evan Ingram. I really wanted him, the tight end on the Broncos, and I got Baker for my quarterback, which I like too.
You've always been a Baker guy. Don't let anyone say it otherwise.
Right. He's been my guy. So to have your guy on your team, it feels good. The 2 picks that I'm regretting the most. So I had my third running back. I picked Mixon. I've heard a lot when I made that pick. A lot of chatter about his injury and that he might not even play this year. And then my hold on. See, I'm battling through this right now. Demario Douglas is my flex at the moment.
Yeah, you need some things to crumble your way. But I think that you're like a middle of the pack team. Some weeks you dominate, some weeks it's like, why did I even show up?
Right, right. It could be an all or nothing type of team. I'll send you the draft board, and you let me know. You can let me know what you think of my team, and also if there's any teams that that pop out to you.
Yep. Yep.
So
Sounds good.
I picked second, and I was trying to I was talking to the guy who was picking first a lot. I was trying to get in his head, trying to get like on his wavelength to see the type of picks he would be making. And what I should have, my mistake was I should have been doing that with the three guy, the guy who was picking three, because the one guy didn't pick any of the picks that I was going for. The three guy, there was three, four separate times where right before I picked, he picked the guy I was going for. It was, it was these three in particular. I wanted Josh Allen instead of James Cook. I wanted Igbuka from the Bucks, and I wanted Christian Kirk.
Wow.
I wanted all those guys, and it was taken right before.
So whoever that guy is, fuck him.
Fuck him. Also, I just think he's got a great team.
But yeah, when someone's taking people you want, you gotta assume you like it.
Right, exactly. And also, Saratoga is so awesome. The racetrack is so awesome.
I'm very excited for it. I'm a little nervous about going on a weekend like you did this weekend. I almost feel like is a better experience than going on like a major horse race weekend.
But this was the biggest.
Oh, the Travers, yeah, wait, it is pretty big there.
Yeah, so and it was like it was a right amount of everything. Like there wasn't. I thought we were gonna get in there and like we wouldn't be able to even move. Like there's so much space in there. There's a ton of people. The earlier that you go, there's less people there. Like it started filling out more and more towards when it was getting to the main race.
What time did you get there?
So they said that people get there at people will be trying to get in there like as the gates open at like 9. But you don't have to do that. Like you can secure like a really good spot. Like you get there's almost like a village type area right outside the track where like everyone is like hanging out on like picnic tables and smoking cigars and drinking beers. And so like people get there early to reserve like a really good spot. But we got there at like 1:30, and we were still able to reserve a spot. And you get to bring coolers in there, and so you can like
that's the best part.
Yeah, so you get to you can just keep your cooler in a spot, and then you just leave it there, or like you bring your cooler around with you like to the track, and so you can pop back from your spot over to the track for the race, and then there's 25-30 minutes between each race. It was so cool, dude. It was so cool. Rick Pitino was there. He had a horse.
It seems like a perfect. So is the reservation process? I don't know if we want to do this formally on tea time. Should we just call it and talk about this another time?
No. This could be fair. This could be fair. Are you talking about reserving the tickets or the spot?
Both. Do you think GA is the way to go, and then it's reservation of spots outside, first come, first serve?
I mean, GA worked really well. But the seats that were reserved, it looks sick. It looks sick to be there because you could.
And you can pop in and out.
You could pop. Well, what do you mean?
In and out. I can go out to GA where you were hanging out the whole time, but also have a reservation and
Yeah, but if you have your spot, you almost want to stay there. It was so cool. The spots, we were right level with the track, level with where the horses were racing, up against the fence, and then behind us in the stands were all the reserve seats, and being in the reserve seats, it just you didn't feel you wouldn't really feel like you were away from the action. You just have such a good view of it, and you wouldn't have to. For you and I, shorter guys, there was a lot of times where, especially towards the end, where it was harder to see the horses because people are crowding up against the fence. But if you had a reserved spot, you'd be able to sit down and see the race the whole time. So like, I guess it would just depend. Like I thought GA was great, and I think we get everything we need there. I guess it depends on how costly it would be to do the other option.
Alright. But otherwise, it's first come, first serve on the picnic table shit.
Yes, but like you didn't even really like we didn't even really get a table. We just got like just an area to hang out in, which was all you need. So, and it would be tough. It would be tough being there for
And
more.
this is like an area where you're just like sitting in a chair.
Yeah, like you can bring chairs too, but like we didn't have that. We were just basically just standing around or like sitting on the cooler.
I think, but if you had chairs, would it enhance your experience?
No, not really. I didn't think they were important. We were there. We were there for like 5 to 6 hours, and it felt like the appropriate amount of time to be there. Like any longer, I don't know. It seemed like getting there around 1 o'clock it seemed like a good call.
Yeah, I'm just curious of how much that escalates when it's up the Belmont.
Yeah, I mean this you got to think that this was like the biggest weekend there, and it was still it's still besides when the Belmont would show up, but I think you could expect something similar. The only hesitation with going the only hesitation with going later, like going at that time, would be like potentially not having a spot. And honestly, if even if we didn't have a spot, it would not have affected the day too much.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's good.
I think we'd be able to find something for us. But bottom line is like you're there and you're like I don't even need to like this has everything that I need. Like
Yeah,
it's so awesome, man.
you had a great weekend weather-wise for it too.
Yeah, which made it even better. Like it wasn't too hot. It was like 80 degrees yesterday. Beautiful.
All right, that's all good stuff.
All right,
Are
man.
you streaming the championship game?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We got it's Chinese Taipei versus Nevada. We got bottom of the second. 0-0, 1 out. Chinese Taipei's got a runner on third. They're looking like the dominant team so far.
Is Chinese Taipei always in this freaking thing?
Yeah,
First time I ever heard the word Taipei.
yeah, exactly. You never knew Taipei. You never knew what Taipei was until the Little League World Series. And yeah,
So
it's
they
a
were the triangle hats.
no. So I was mentioning that. I was mentioning that. I think that's a Japan thing.
Okay.
I think it's just a Japan thing. They look. You should see just how they handle themselves on the field. They all look like MLB players that have been shrunk. They're unreal. 3-1 count. It's okay if we walk them. Yep, we walked him. That's okay. That's okay. Oh no, he's still home. Oh, that was a bad play by the catcher. Oh, and the pitcher looked at him too. The pitcher looked at him and said, "What? Like you fucked up. That's bad early." Second.
That's not good chemistry.
No, we're in second inning and we're already blaming each other. It was a bad play by the catcher not catching it at first, but it wasn't even a full pass ball where it got to the backstop. Oh, that's bad. All right, Ev, I got a game to call.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you soon.
Salute.
Salute, baby. Bye. Bathroom break. We back. We back. All right. So it's 1-0. Oh, jeez. I mean, this is for D'Ambrosio to be blaming his catcher on that pass ball in the second inning. Like you can't be showing that right there. You're showing your hand and you're showing that you're rattled. He's having a tough time finding the zone too. More balls than strikes. Still one out. Bottom two. Man on first. Chinese Taipei up 1-0. My prediction was 3 or 4-0 for Taipei. That's a strike right there. That's a good take though. This guy hasn't been finding the zone easily. Oh, okay. Get two, get two. Okay. It's really hard to turn two in Little League. It's almost impossible. That's a good play though. That's a good play. Man, how are you ever gonna be able to turn two? That's gonna be really tough. That curveball is not finding the zone. Connecticut beat Aruba in the consolation game. Oh, I love to see Connecticut in here. Wow, this kid is 84 pounds. He's missing at the same spot. He's getting pissed too. You letting your emotions get the best of you, kid. Let's get a little bit more of that tea time in there. Here we go. The tea. You might notice the complexion change. I open up the door. Need some ventilation in here when you can. It gets hot in the lab. He can't find the zone. We're gonna need a new pitch soon. 45 pitches through this already. He's probably not making it through 3 innings. He's not making it. He'll make it through three. I don't think he sees four. Missing that same spot. Look, he think he's getting pissed too. You're missing that same spot. He's not giving you that. But what this umpire is squeezing them, but I think, like I was saying in the last stream, it's not about where the catcher catches the ball. It's where the ball goes over the plate. And even though it's being caught on the inside part of the plate, I don't think those are balls. And I love that third baseman telling him, "You got this. You got this." He seems like a captain of the team over at third. I think his name's Garrett. He's missing the zone. He's missing the zone bad. Chu Zhu Ching. Tu Chen. That's the correct pronunciation. All right, we need this right there. We got 2 outs right here. First and second, bottom two. If there's people in the chat, we're going to do a horse race. We're going to do the horse race at the end of this inning. Oh, it's a ball. Jeez. 2-1 count. 50th pitch. Oh, jeez, yeah. Yes. Weak ground ball. Get it. Yes. Force out at second base. Got out of the inning with minimal damage. It was hard, though. There was a lot of effort in that inning. So we got top three, 1-0 Chinese Taipei. Let the good times roll, I say. Right? All right, horse race if you're in there. If you're in there, let me see your horse race. Let's see. I showed up on a Sunday just and doing it not where I'm announcing it, where I'm just doing a surprise just to see who's there. And I'd like to just let's see a little bit of involvement. Let's see a little bit of involvement. Who's there? Who would like to be a part of a horse race? You can win. You can win something. You can see here. There's a lot of action left. There's a lot of horse races left, and really, it's anyone's month. It's anyone's month. It's there. It's there if you need it. It's there if you need it, people. Horse race? Can I say horse race? Alright. Should I bring you guys through my fantasy draft? You want to hear about my fantasy football draft? I had the second pick. Who do you think I took? It was Justin Jefferson. 14-man league. Let's see how much I can recall. So going this way, it's a snake draft. So going this way, Justin Jefferson, second overall. Coming back, James Cook. Here, Tyreek Hill. Here, R.J. Harvey. Here, Baker Mayfield. Those are my first 5 picks. And then I think I might have went Evan Ingram next. Evan Ingram and Joe Mixon next. And then I went Goddard and Demario Douglas. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like about it. I don't like the Demario Douglas. You know what? I'm gonna look up Joe Mixon right now. Joe Mixon injury update. Let's take a look at this. Joe Mixon. How long will Joe Mixon be out? Pro Football Network. After a standout career. So it's a mysterious injury on top of it. How did Mixon get hurt? Nobody outside the organization seems to know for sure. The star running back suffered a non-football related injury during the offseason, which sidelined him for all the training camp and preseason. You don't like that? Well, the specific details surrounding the incident remain private, so he's someone that has been known for bad behavior in the past. I wonder if he was up to no good and hurt himself. Joe Mueller, a doctor of physical therapy and fantasy football injury analyst, that is an interesting title, recently sounded alarms about Mixon's status. I received info from 2 different people. That info has been enough for me to fully remove Joe Mixon from my 2025 board. Oh, Jesus. Among the things the team is working through. Okay, we're back to the game. God damn it. Joe Mixon. God. That's bad news. That's bad news. Alright, we got Nevada back at the plate. 2-1 count. Top of the third. They are down 1-0. Ball outside, but close. Kid's got good command. Lynch-in. See, yeah, these pitches are coming on them fast. They're reacting slowly. That looks like a good bat. If I had that bat, there's a lot of home runs in that bat. I could tell. Like I was saying in the last stream, you can tell. You get a little intimidated when you see a certain bat up there. This is one that I get intimidated with. Weak dribbler to short, easy play, no hesitation throwing over there either. Easy scoop right to the throw. I'm telling you, these kids are professionals. These kids are professionals. It's ridiculous. Wait, last 10 champions? None of these have been Chinese Taipei? We have Florida, California, Hawaii, Michigan, Louisiana, Hawaii again, Japan, New York, Japan. Okay, so Chinese Taipei isn't always winning. A good piece of hitting. Oh, never mind, that was an easy bloop to shortstop. He's only 32 pitches into the game. I'm telling you, it's going to be quick on the Taipei side. It's going to be hard for Nevada. We need to get people on base. That's how it starts. And the Chinese Taipei, they don't make mistakes. You gotta hit the ball. They're not going to walk you. They're not going to be errors. That's a strike. Oh, God. Here we go with the pitch. Nice curveball over the heart of the plate. Kid didn't see it. He shook his head like he saw it. He did not see it. Right over the heart of the plate. 81 miles an hour, 105 MLB equivalent. This kid has different depths that he can reach too. Like when he's trying to just pitch for strikes, he'll hit 75, 76 miles an hour. And then when he really wants to let it loose, like you could tell how hard he tried on that pitch there. That was 81 again. Catcher really held it there. And he even asked, he's like, was that outside? Yeah, it was. It was. You didn't got to ask. You already knew. I would have asked too, though. I would ask too, just to make sure, hey, we on the same page here? I want to make sure that I'm showing my pitcher exactly where to pitch it. Yep, another strikeout. It's not looking good for our boys from the US of A. Taipei. They're going to do what needs to get done. All right, so let me look up Chinese Taipei. What is Chinese Taipei? Is the name used by Taiwan when it competes in most international organizations? It's a political compromise that allows Taiwan to participate in international events but directly challenging the People's Republic of China's claim over Taiwan. Wow, so this got political. So Taiwan is under China's rule, and for the Little League World Series or any other international competition, they have to go under the name Chinese Taipei. This is worthy of telling my buddy Evan, who was just noticing that. So here's the origin of Chinese Taipei. It actually is not an area of China. It is Taiwan. But Taiwan is under the rule of the People's Republic of China. It's under China. And whenever they go into international competitions, to pay respect to the People's Republic of China, they have to go under Chinese Taipei instead of separately as Taiwan. So when you see Taiwan in the Little League World Series or Chinese Taipei, it's really Taiwan. All right, let's go back to the Joe Mixon injury because I'm pissed now. Among the things the team is working through is a lingering foot-ankle injury. Okay, so it's foot and ankle. He's progressed from a walking boot to a brace, having increased mobility over the summer. Still being out indefinitely while rehabbing, navigating a somewhat complicated medical issue. So he could miss the whole season. It's looking like definitely missing week 1. If he's good though, oh God, I hated that I picked him. What the fuck, man? I had no idea about his injury. God damn it. Oh, okay, we're looking at the Little League softball champion from Mid-Atlantic. Oh, wow, that was awesome. Hell yeah. You go, girls. You go, girls. I can clap it up for that. I can clap it up for that. Let's get a beat on this. What's going on? I'm surprised that's the first burp that happened because I've been burping all day. I'm not really sure what the reason or origin of it is, but I actually wanted to get a burp counter going because I thought it was going to be a lot more. And I think it was just that one. All right, D'Ambrosia back out there. Bottom 3 1-1 count, no outs. Chinese Taipei back at the plate. D'Ambrosio, let's get out of this inning with 70 pitches. You'll get to play. You get to play a little bit more into the fourth. We can't have another run this inning. And like I mentioned earlier, if the U.S. did not get a run by the third inning, it would be looking bleak. I just don't know how they're going to get any runners on base against this pitcher or against that team. They're not making mistakes. Nice pitch. Oh, good play. Oh, rolled up on his wrist like that. Good play by Short though. Trying to make a play. I respect it. See, like that's a play that Chinese Taipei makes though. That's going to be the difference because these teams are both so good. Just those little differences are going to be the difference between a win and a loss. Between a champion and just the champion of the U.S. or just the champion of the international bracket. Oh, hard hit down the line. Is it fair? No, it's foul. That was the hardest hit ball of the. Oh, never mind. I forgot that it is Chinese Taipei up. That was a hard hit ball. We got the pitcher who could be the star player based on how he hit that ball. Come on, U.S. Keep showing where we're at. We're in the U.S. of A. This is Williamsport. Do it for us. Ooh, good curveball. 78? No way. That was a curveball. No, you should throw another curve. Throw another curve. Pass ball over the catcher's head. So is he really throwing this fast, D'Ambrosio? 101 equivalent? The the pitching from Taipei, they're pitching about the same miles per hour. I don't know. I think Taipei's just handling a whole lot easier. That's strike three. Got to get him with the curve. Got him off balance there, D'Ambrosio. I hope that catcher made that call because that was a great call going to the curve. Huge pitch by D'Ambrosio. It's like, damn, Brosia. Oh, nice bunt down the third baseline. Oh, wild throw by D'Ambrosio. You need to try to make that play. You're hurting yourself, kid. See, that's going to be the difference between winning and losing. That's the difference between a Chinese Taipei and a Nevada. Chinese Taipei is going to never make those mistakes. You try to do too much. Look at him falling forward. That was a great bunt. They just wanted to get the guy to third. They got him all the way home on that bunt. He hit second base too. No, he went back. Oh no. He's just back to first base right there. 2-0 in favor of Taipei. I don't like our chances. Okay, ball outside with the curve. Fried drumsticks. Like wings? Your favorite food's wings? Oh God, I'm so freaking hungry. It's crazy. Fried drumsticks. Is that what they call wings? He doesn't like flats. He only likes drums. Why do we call a certain part of wings drums? It doesn't really make sense. We got a lot of cheering. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he just missed it. That would have been a hell of a play by the center fielder. Just missed it. Okay, we held them though. We held them the second and third. That was a deep ball. Looked like it was gonna be gone off the bat. Even the way these kids take off their equipment looks professional. I'm thoroughly impressed. Oh, look at that. He held up the bat. He thought it was gone. He thought it was gone. Look at that. Oh, come on. Let's see it. He just missed it. He just missed making a spectacular play. All right, second and third, one out, 2-0 Chinese Taipei. I'm nervous. I'm officially nervous. Okay, we haven't been getting that call all day, Ump. Is that a little pity? Nickname is Money Money. I love it. Out of Liu. I have a tough time pronouncing these names. Oh, he chases one high. I love this kid's swing. That's got to be us. That's got to be us. Great play. We needed that. We needed that. That's 2 out, second and third. See, we're minimizing the damage, but like it's taking a lot of effort for us to get through each inning. Whereas Chinese Taipei, it's in and out. It's basically like how quickly you go in for a Chinese food meal. You go in, you know exactly what you're ordering, then you order, then you leave right out, and then you're hungry when you get home. That's a strike. Nice call. Okay, you're battling right now, D'Ambrosia, because I thought you were down and out for the count, but you've been battling back against some adversity. I like to see it, kid. I like to see it. Oh, get him with the off speed again. It took him to the third inning, but he's starting to find something. These batters are not. Well, I mean, he just did get knocked for almost a home run, but he's he's doing what he needs to do right now. Let's get out of this inning just down 2-0. Like I said, it'll be 60. It'll be 69 pitches, under 70. Another curveball. Was that a fart? Yeah, it was. It was. All right, come on, D'Ambrosia. Throw another curve. We're going low with this one. We're going low with this one. Something unhittable. Yes, that's what I was talking about. I don't know if it's the coach that's making these calls. I don't know if it's the ump that's making these calls. But oh my god, that was great. That was great going with the curve right there. Getting out of that inning with only 1 run scored, that's huge. All right, 2-0 in favor of Taipei after halfway through the game. These electrolytes are going right through me, people. I'll be right back. Whoop! We back. We back. We back. Let me adjust this. Ooh, the hair looks good right there. Is that the secret to getting the hair nice? Is getting the visor up and in there? Guys, a little Sunday tea time. Sunday tea. Is that what we should call this? I think this is a good time to announce that the NFL season is coming up, and tea time is going to be coming in full force. I have a lot of plans. I don't want to promise too much, but I will like to hear from the people. But this is what I'm thinking. Definitely doing Monday Night Football every week. I'm going to be doing Monday Night Football every week. Instead of the Manning cast, you got the Tony cast. You got tea time. for alternate broadcast. So I'm definitely doing Monday. I'm gonna try to do Thursday night football too. I don't know if I have the capacity. There's a lot of factors that go into being able to do it, but I at least want to be able to. I'll be throwing it in. I'll be throwing it in. I don't know if it'll be every week. And then also what I want to do is from maybe like 11:30 to 12:30 on Sundays. We do an hour tea time like betting corner. We get NFL bets and fantasy football lineups, questions, advice. That's what I want to do for the NFL season. I really think that's where tea time comes along and comes along stronger. I want to know what you guys want to see too. So tell me what you think about that. All right, so it's 2-0 in favor of Chinese Taipei after the third inning. We can do a horse race at the end of this inning, which is gonna be fun. I don't know what else is gonna see. This is what always happens where this last game, where it's the two best teams in the whole world for the little league, it takes away from the fun of what these little league games are, where you want to see some errors, you want to see some misplays, you want to see a lot of hits, you want to see a lot of action, base running. What usually happens in this game is one team severely outmatches the other, and it's because of a dominant pitcher on the other side, and you almost see no hitting, no action, no base runners, and that's what you come to see where all the fun really seems to be happening in the not even in the international bracket so much because I still think there was a lot of mismatches in there. It's more in the U.S. bracket. That's where you get the level playing field. And this kid's still throwing heat. He's only 38 pitches into this, going into the fourth inning. All right, 1-0 count, top four, 2-0 Chinese Taipei. Swing and a miss on a inside fastball. It seemed like I don't think this kid's throwing much off speed. And when you got that sort of heat, why need to? Why need to? Oh, he wore that. Does he have pads on the inside? He wore that. The umpire. Oh, strike three. See you later. Got him with the off speed. And like I said, I haven't seen much off speed from him. He was definitely sitting on that fastball. Curveball. See you later. This is getting bad for the U.S. We need a runner on base. Simple. Simple, guys. We need a runner on base. We cannot win this. We can't win this with this current strategy. He's in his spots, too. Just again, come on, guys. Do it for your country. Don't forget about that. That's a D. 75 on the black. The amount of command this kid has. See, he crossed him up again and missed his spot. If he was lined up there, I think that would have been a strike. Just the way he caught it, really quick into the next pitch. 75 right by him. He's not touching it, guys. Throw it right by him. See, his dad Evan pitched in the Marlins organization. That's another way to say is he played minor leagues. He played minor leagues, and that's no slight on my guy, no shade on my guy Mac. He played pro ball. We can't take that away from him. But there's a reason why I said New York Mets organization and not the New York Mets. We gotta call a spade and notice the difference. Strike three. Guys, I don't know if I think this. I don't want to say it because I don't want to jinx the kid, but it's looking like it's gonna be that thing that you can't say. Oh gosh. All right, come on. These guys are rooting for their guys from US. People are showing up for you guys. Uncrustables I'm just noticing that Uncrustables ads on the backstop there. That's a good touch. The hunger is getting out of bounds. Ethan Robertson plays tennis competitively. If I know one thing about an Ethan, he plays tennis competitively, and he gets pissy out there. He gets angry. That strike. That is impossible to hit. He is hit. See, the amount of command he has, because he could reach 80 miles per hour every time, but he's leaning back a little bit. Why throw? I mean, that's an out. That's 3 up, 3 down again. But why throw the off speed when no one's touching your fastball? You don't even need it. Don't even let him put it out in the field. Oh, look at that slush. What flavors are those? I've never seen those flavors. We need to know those flavors. They look good. One was one was an orange, could have been creamsicle. One was like a tannish gold. Come on, those look good, guys. I'm not liking it for Team USA right here. I'll be honest with you. While I'm at it, guys, see these socials over here? I'm on all those, baby. I live stream to Twitch and to YouTube. That's where you can find the Tea Time live shows and games of the week, and where you can see the recaps, where you can see the bloopers, where you can see the clips, where you can see that funny stuff. Is you can see it on X, IG, and I'm even on TikTok. It's funny that this guy ended up with the TikTok because I was mercilessly making fun of one of my friends for just having a TikTok, and now I'm posting on the goddamn thing. But that's what's gonna make this engine go, guys. So you can find me over there. You can find me here, find me over there, find me anywhere. But I hope you like what you see. Tea time on a Sunday. The hunger is getting outrageous. The more that I talk about it, the worse it gets. But something needs to be done about it. I'm going with the buffalo chicken calzone and the three-way roast beef extra barbecue sauce. If you're from Mass, you obviously know the allure and the attraction and the ultimate spectacularity of a roast beef sandwich on an onion roll. God, with the James River barbecue sauce. All right, back to the game. Back to the game. A nice relaxing Sunday show for you. I hope you're horizontal. I hope you have some food. Do it for those who can't have food right now. 1 through 6. Oh wait, is this bottom 4 right here? This is bottom 4. We're gonna do another horse race. We're gonna do another horse race, or we're gonna do a horse race. If anyone's there, hello, hello. It's gonna be a quick game, fellas and ladies. Don't worry, I see this lady representation who watch too. I look into the analytics. It says about 8% women watch the show. To those 8%, I thank you, and I want to know why. Why you watching? All right, bottom 4, Chinese Taipei up with a 2-0 lead. They've caused havoc in about every inning so far, but U.S. has showed their backbone, showed that they can play this game on a high level. And they've held them to just 2 runs. It could have easily be either a 4, 5, 6-0 game. 2-0 count. D'Ambrosia's still on the mound. He made it to 4 innings despite what I said earlier. But I don't think he's going to make it past this one. 3-0. He's having a tough time finding his mark right here. Beef and chicken, favorite food. This kid's a beast. Doesn't need any of that frilly shit. No flavors. Just gonna be beef and chicken. I'm just gonna be a beast all day. That's what he says. He's like me when I have my eggs in the morning. I just call myself a beast as I eat 4 eggs, and he's eating beef and chicken every day, and he says I'm a beast, deservingly so. He walks the first batter on 4 pitches. I mean, hopefully you got someone warmed up. He's only got 12 pitches left. He's showing bunt. Look how he's holding it too, almost his hands together. That's a strike. Why should that's a perfect pitch to bunt for? Why pull it away? Jean ZD. Look at that. Look at this kid. Bleached hair with the Oakleys. Looking all sorts of cool. Leaves one over the plate. High fly ball to center field. He's tracking it. Got it. Nice play, center. Nice play, center. We got 1 out. Man on first. Bottom 4. Chinese Taipei up 2-0. What happened? Looked like that hurt him a little bit. What happened? All right. Chinese Taipei still up. Not sure who this kid is, but he looks ready to hit. He looks long and lanky. Strike. Okay, D'Ambrosia. If you can get out of this inning, if you can finish this game in this inning in 9 more pitches, you can be proud about what you did out there. There's 2 runs in 4 innings against a really good Taipei team. That's a strike. He didn't go. He attempted to hit that. No way. He tried to hit that. How are you going to call that? We need to see a replay. I'm calling for a replay when I don't like the call. Oh, see, that was that's how crucial it is hitting your mark. But, I mean, for me, I'm catching that. That was not only a strike. That was not only a strike, but should never have been a pass ball. Kid stole second base. 2-1 count. Inside. You gotta catch the ball, dude. He goes like this. I think he goes. I think they're on different pages. They're not. He's calling one pitch and he's not pitching it. Oh, look, he's hurting. Oh my God. I mean, this kid's gunning it out, this catcher. That's catcher DNA, catcher mentality. You're going to have to pry him off that field. Oh, wait, that's why he's not catching right now. Leave it all. Okay. So now this kid doesn't have an excuse. Oh, that was a big missed bunt. Big missed bunt. Would have got him to third base. All right, 3-2 count, 1 out, man on second. We got to get an out right here. Come on, D'Ambrosia. Get this out. Make it to the next batter. Make it through 4. Nice play. That's a dribble to third. This third baseman's locking it down. This third baseman, I love how he plays the game. He's a leader. He's smooth out there. All right, that's big. So they advance the runner to third, but we got 2 outs now. Bottom 4. D'Ambrosia, get out of this inning with only 2 earned runs through 4 innings. Oh, look at him. This third baseman, I love him. We went up to bat. He knuckle touched the umpire, the catcher. Does the same thing to the kid at third base now. That's the true essence of Little League. That's the true essence of the sport. He's a better sport than I would have been. I wouldn't be fraternizing with anyone. I wanna hang out with this third baseman. I bet he's cool. Oh, a bit hard hit down the third baseline, a little early. Foul ball. 0-2 count. So if he can get him out on this 1 pitch right here, he'll still have 1 pitch left going into the next inning. Do you let him go another batter? Depends on who you got next. Come on, finish him up. Oh, just missed it. Just missed it. Way not chased by the batter. 1-2 count. This is going to be his last batter of the day. Last batter of the Little League World Series for D'Ambrosia. This was a good outing. He showed a lot of backbone, a lot of heart. That's popped up. That's popped up. Let's get under that. Center field. Oh, he knows it hurts. He knows it hurts. Oh, jeez. Would have got it out, kid. See, this kid's like me. He plays catcher, and when he's not catching, he's doing center field. I like it. All right, so if you are in the chat, if you are watching Tea Time right now, we're going to do a horse race. This is like Saratoga continued, except in the confines of East Boston. And instead of a horse track, you got this little whiteboard and this guy. If you're in the chat, say if you'd like to be a part of the horse race, tell me your horse racing number. Otherwise, we'll just continue with the regularly scheduled programming. But I would like to see a horse race. I really would. I really, really would. The hot honey obsession that's going around the world right now is a little bit concerning. I don't think it's good to put hot honey on everything. I think it's has its time and its place. Hot honey can't be used on everything. Any sort of food talk is killing me right now, so I'm gonna try to refrain. And if the commercials could abide by those same laws, oh, nope, next one is a food commercial. It's an Uncrustable. I don't know about you all, but like especially like day after drinking or like day of drinking, some people get like a sweet tooth. They want like ice cream or something or like cookies. Like I'd rather have no food. Like the sweet won't tickle anything for me. It won't scratch any itch. Car is this Tesla? No. Oh, I needed it. Oh, jeez, come on, people. We got a Wendy's commercial. Wendy's been putting out some gross shit lately. Yes, a purple. Yeah, exactly. Exactly what I said. Purple dipping sauce. Terrible. That's so gross. Who the fuck would want to eat purple sauce? That's all. That's all sorts of bad. So Wendy's, that did nothing for me. But Monday Night Football. Look, they're showing Monday Night Football right now and all the different ways to watch. ESPN, Manningcast, all different little tabs. Tea Time is going to be one of those. Tea Time is going to be one of those. It's not going to be this season. It'll be next season. People are going to be opting into Tea Time for Monday Night Football. Speak it into existence. Next thing you know, Aikman's going to be on. He's going to ditch Buck for a broadcast and come to the lab, come to East Boston. Howard J. Lamad Stadium, Williamsport, Pennsylvania, to be exact. We got, oh, jeez. You don't say that. You don't say that. He said it. Now they're bringing it to light. No hitter in the Little League World Series championship. The last one was in 1979. There's been 6 all time. Now that they said it, I can too. We are 6 outs away from that. And like I said, going into the game, I did not have much hope for Nevada. So I know they're going to lose at this point. Likes going to Turks and Caicos. Okay, Cash Balan. How much cash you got, buddy? He likes going to Turks and Caicos. You're 12. Some people are dying to go to Turks and Caicos. Some people are going on stream on a Sunday to pay for their Turks and Caicos trips eventually. It's not getting me. This ain't even getting me on the bus. Oh, what a play. What a play by a second baseman. Ranging to his right. Throw on the run. I mean, like I said, like I've been saying, this team is professional. They're not screwing up. They're making unbelievable plays and making them look easy too. And this kid's throwing so hard that they're not even getting good contact on these balls. They're not hit hard. What a play by second base right there. Way to be. He knows it too. Pitch is pumped. Chin Lin, he's pumped. He's 5 outs away. Now we're on no hitter watch. And we're also on Tony Murph 4-0 watch. If you haven't noticed, been on those. Oh, this is the third baseman. I love the way he swings. Outside fastball, missed it. Here we go. I mean, he's making quick work too. Like I said, this could be an easy game. Oh, right over the heart of the plate. Oh, first hit of the game. Okay. I love this third baseman. He never says never. Always has hope. Got a good attitude. Good swing. They say finally. He was 5 outs away. The thing is, I think that's going to be the only hit they get. It wasn't me who jinxed it. You can't blame me. It was the broadcast. Obviously, it was going to. That was a weak dribbler. Just perfect spot between third and shortstop. That was the broadcast. They brought to light the no-hitter. At least wait to the 6th inning. Yeah, I mean, now he's going to mow. And now he's, because he knew that he had that going. And now that he doesn't even have to worry about the no-hitter, it's just going to be onslaught. Strike after strike after strike. No one's touching it. That's another strike way late on it. 78 miles an hour. 101 MLB equivalent. I wonder what's up with the red glove. Oh yeah, spin the bat around. I like that. Make sure the right part of the bat is facing the ball. Strike. Ooh. Okay, got it. That was a. I don't like the way he. I don't like the way he swings. I would throw a curveball outside to him right now. Curveball outside, have him chase. That's exactly what I said. Oh, why did they turn? Oh wait, that was a line drive right to the second. I thought that was a ground ball. Line drive right to the second baseman. They double him up at first. See, that hit was worthless. That hit was worthless. That's gonna be the only hit of the game for them. I would love to see a no-hitter. And this is exactly, I mean, this is what a Sunday stream, a Sunday tea time, well, it goes along with the Sunday tea time because we've been lucky how exciting these Little League World Series games have been. I've been loving calling them, but I remember Little League World Series championships of the past, and what happens with these teams is they run up against a buzzsaw of a pitcher, and Chinlin is that guy right now. He's that dude. And when you go against him, there's not going to be any base runners. They're barely putting the ball in play. It's gonna be quick work. So this game started probably 3:15. It's 4:37 right now. There's no way it's even making it 2 hours. There's a total of 9 outs left. Wait, Chinese Taipei might even. I think they're the home team. Yeah, they're the home team. Let's see if we can get one horse race today. Can we get one horse race? I'm so in the mood for a horse race after being at Saratoga yesterday. What is this? Dancing with the Stars? Who's that? The Bob. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? I can't wait to put it in this order. The question is, when do I? Alright. Odd or even? Odd or even? I'm gonna go odd. It's even. I'm gonna go odd. It's even. I'm gonna go even. It's even. It was 6-4-2. Holy shit. Falling off my head. Did anyone watch college football yesterday? Can someone... We're going to have to do a tea time college football Saturday. And I need to have a big college football fan on as a guest, and they have to convince me why college football is so good. I want to get into it. I want to like it. It's maybe because I kind of have a team. The Sooners are my team, but like even with the team, I don't really care that much, if I'm being honest. But it doesn't excite me. It doesn't excite me like the NFL does. Oh, we got a new pitcher out there. Oh, so this kid's not really a pitcher. I mean, do what's right. Do what's right. And this kid's from South Korea, so you got to think that he can think like his brethren on the other side, on the Chinese Taipei team. He could get in their head. He can think a little bit more like them, and maybe they can catch him off speed. Maybe catch him off balance. That's a Steve. That's a Steve. 1-1. Bottom 5. Competes in basketball. Is that a hobby? I don't understand. Competes in basketball. Why couldn't it be he plays basketball? Kid's got a nice off speed pitch though, Lee. Keep it running. Keep it running. I'd run that again. I mean, these kids, they've seen something a little bit different than what D'Ambrosio was just throwing. Throw another curve. They're lining up for one. Yep. It was just in the dirt. Not a bad pitch. 2-2 count. Bottom 5. Oh, got him with the fastball. Nice. Okay, Lee. Okay, that's a K right there. Bottom 5. 1 out. Chinese Taipei is up to bat with the 2-0 lead. They would like to extend that lead, but I have a feeling they're going to stay right there. It's going to be 2-0, and they're going to have one chance from Nevada. One chance, one last chance in the top of the 6th inning. That's a Steve. Ooh, didn't get the call. He's a shorter batter. He's a shorter batter, so he's looking at a shorter, smaller zone. His dream vacation is to go see the polar bears in the Arctic Circle. I like that. Stay away from those bears, kid. They're killers. These three, I like how he's pitching, though. He's hitting spots. I mean, it's a small zone. It's a small zone. What do you expect? We gotta throw this low. We gotta throw this low right here. Give him a strike, please. He's a 12 hitter. Give him a strike. Yeah, if he caught that, that could have been a strike. Walks him on 4 pitches. Come on. He looks like a speed demon, too. I love this catcher getting involved. He wants to be a part of what this pitcher's doing, be a part of the mindset and get them onto the same mindset together, and that mindset being a positive one with an upward trajectory. This catcher, I like how I mean, what I will say though is he's dropped a lot of balls. He has the heart of a catcher. He wants to do well by his team, but he's dropping too many balls. This ump is squeezing this kid right now. Come on, let's turn 2. Let's turn 2, get out of this inning. 12 batter. We need to be throwing strikes here. We need to be throwing strikes. What? Now we're getting crazy. Now we're getting crazy. 6 straight balls in a row. We need a strike. Throw a fastball. Throw it over the middle, please. I can't believe. Why did the zone just get tighter in the 5th inning? Why is the zone tighter right now? Oh, no, I'm getting boozed too. He should. Lee, keep your head, kid. We need to throw a strike. Aim for the outside part of the plate. You keep missing inside. Yeah, that the catcher's got it lined up nice now. That's a ball, no matter how you shake it. Back-to-back walks. Okay, Lee. Keep your head on, dude. Oh, coach coming out. Coach coming out. Haven't seen him all day. He's been a quiet coach. Not very vocal. Let's see what he's got to say. I'm curious. Come on, let's get some insight. We usually get them mic'd up. Oh, I love that out of the coach. He just wants to make a small adjustment. He reaffirms with the pitcher that he's a good pitcher because he's not really a pitcher. He's got to think like he's a good pitcher. Get him in the right mindset, coach. I like what you did there. And all doing it with that great head of hair, it makes it sound that much better. Come on, kid. Come on, let's get out of this inning. Bottom 5, first and second. 1 out. Thank freaking God. That was a strike. He's been getting squeezed this whole inning. Let's be real, Ump. Don't give me that fake shit. Give me real shit. Alright, this is like the 13th batter. He needs to be out. The fact that we walked the 11th and 12th batter. That's popped up. Up. Oh, that's just right back into the netting. Okay. 0-2 count. That's exactly where you need him. They're trying to bunt him over, and that's the right play. That third run is crucial. Adding a third run to the Bix for Chinese Taipei is going to seal the game. 2 you could possibly come back from. That's 2. That's a runner on and a home run. Oh, good pitch. How do you hold off? We need to throw strikes, though. We need to have him swinging. It's okay if he puts it in play. We cannot walk this kid. He's missing it. 2-2 right now. He's taking a long time between pitches, too. Come on. Oh, he just missed it. He's just missing it. Is it 3-2 now? Full count. He worked his way all the way back. We need to throw. He can't hit this. His fastball is missing the plate. He can't find the strike zone with the fastball. Come on. Nice pitch. Nice pitch. Foul ball. Come on. Let's do the right thing here. Let's do the right thing. Let's do the right thing. Do it. Do the right thing. It's about where the brain's at today, but we're powering through it. Like I said, this is a gritty, grimy, just get it done type of stream. But we're still here. We still showed up for the Little League World Series. The kids wanted it. Ball 4, 3 walks in a row. Dude. Oh, and now he's going against this kid who's really good. Chin Lin. That was the bottom of the lineup. One of those kids needed to be out. 2 of them easily could have been. The 11, 12, and 13 batters back to the top of the lineup. He's got the bases juiced. He's licking his chops right now. He's going to swing at this first pitch. That's a strike. That's when he's pitching a fastball, that's the spot he's hitting every time. Yeah, you don't want to see him. They're saying it right now. Badminton and swimming. They don't want to pitch to him. Come on. Give him something to hit. Have your team make a play. Oh, hit hard and fair down the third baseline. This could clear the bases. This is probably gonna be a triple. Yeah, that's the last person you have. That's a triple. That is good night, Irene. 5-0 Chinese Taipei. They didn't have any pitches to go in, and that's you walk three straight batters, and this kid capitalizes, hits it hard down the third base line. This is the last kid you wanted up. He's the best kid on the team. He's a great pitcher, great hitter. Oh God, you didn't want that. Going up to plate next inning, 2-0 instead of five. You at least thought you had a shot. And now, you know what sucks is this kid's gonna pitch a one hitter on Chinese Taipei. Thank you. Kid agrees that was a strike. Even the third baseman, he's still showing a great attitude. I love this kid. Still showing a great attitude, gives him knuckle punches, even though he just basically knuckle punched his way through the whole Team USA. He knuckle punched all their hopes. See you later. Chitlin gave him the five-star stunner to the face. World Series dreams over. That's a third. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, what happened? He just got all the way around on that? Inside the park home run? And the coach hit some of this. What is that, coach? The coach is showing his childlike mind. Oh, the third baseman got pissed at his team. Look, if the kid just kept running inside the park home run. This catcher, he has a good mindset. He's thinking with the team in mind. He's made some crucial errors behind the plate. He hasn't been the way he catches the ball. He's been dropping balls. That right there, 7-0, just like that. This is what I expected. This is what I expected out of this game. We need to just get out of this inning. Yep, nice throw. All right, 2 outs, bottom five, 7-0 Chinese Taipei. I would at least I wanted US to get up to the bat and get up to bat in the sixth inning with at least a shot, with at least a hope and a prayer. And now it's just like get me to my food. It was kind of always like that, if I'm being honest. But this game was over before it started. I knew it. Oh God, that could be gone. No, nice play. Nice play by the right fielder to catch that ball in foul territory. All right, you got D'Ambrosio, Mossier, and Ricafort coming up to bat. All 0-1 on the day. It's tough if you only get up once in a game. What was that pitch? That pitch was crazy. He had inside movement on it. Chinlin, I mean, he's got to finish out this game. He's got to finish out the game and finish it out strong. Sam, I got football on the brain now. I got football and I got horse racing on the brain after this weekend with the fantasy football draft and being at Saratoga. Toga. 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 Coming up on it, guys. Coming up on it. You see where the energy's at. This is what you're going to get. This is what you got. Like it or not, this is what you got. So we're going into the top of the 6th inning in what is going to be the last inning, presumably, for the Little League World Series of 2025. Chinese Taipei staring right in the face of a championship, their 18th championship of all time. Nevada, hopes are low, chances are even lower. Top of the 6th inning, down 7 runs. Can they do a miracle? Is Jesus in their dugout? They gotta have the hope, they gotta have the faith, they gotta have the belief. With those 3 things, why would they pull the? Oh, I think this is the kid who's pitching 84. They pulled the kid who's pitching 81 to pitch the kid who's throwing 84. How do you pull him though? Let him complete the game. He still had enough pitches left. He let up 1 hit. Okay, center field. We got a hit. We got to hit. The first pitch for the new pitcher's a hit, D'Ambrosia. There you go. It all starts with 1. You can't get 7 runs without getting 1. You can't get 7 runs without getting 1 hit. That's the start of it. Can we see some magic here? Why in the world would they pull that kid? He was dealing. They could barely touch him. Banks Mossler, his parents own a Mexican restaurant. That's pretty cool. That was a strike. That was caught weird. These catchers, man, they're catching the inside pitches like this. You got to turn that glove over. Strike. Here we go. Here we go. This could be it right here. This could be it. Let's go. Come on. This is going to be another strike, though. Ooh, ball high. Okay, 2-1. 2-1 count. No outs. Man on first. Down 7. If this kid could somehow get on base, the hope goes from here to here. And you can't really work with this. You can work with that. Oh, there we go. Down the third baseline. Foul. Ooh. D'Ambrosia, can't be showing your heart like that, man. That was close. That was foul. That was foul. Barely. That was close. That could have been something. 2-2 count to Mossler. Oh, they want to check out the replay? I mean, take what you can get at this point. Might as well. I don't know. That's a really tough thing to review, though. That's a really tough thing to say definitively. Ichibam, Ichibam. Did you hear that? Foul ball. I mean, that's the thing. Two balls, 2 strikes, man on first. No outs for the Team USA from Nevada. Will they be lucky like Vegas? Oh, that's the shortstop. Looking at turn 2. Oh my God. I mean, this is the type of team that we're dealing with that can easily turn 2 on a Little League field. Shortstop spanning to his right, throws it to second base. Bang, bang, play at first, gets him out. Look at this. What a play. What a play. I mean, this team is a well-oiled machine. They deserve it. They deserve it. Top of the 6th, 2 outs. It's all but over. Strike. I want to see I feel like their celebration is going to be like toned down because I feel like they knew they were going to win, and they're just always right there. They're always here. They never go too high, never go too low. That's That's the mark of a good team. That's the structure of a good team. Oh, here we go. Another hit. Another hit. We're still swinging. We're still believing. You can't get 7 without 1. All right, we started back over. We got a man on first now. I really don't know why they would pull that first kid. He was unreal. This this other kid. I mean, he's pitching okay, but there hasn't been this many hits all game until this inning when he came in here. Oh, look at that Gary Sheffield waggle of the bat. No batting gloves either. I love it, kid. Let's go. They work out. They're 12 and they work out. I mean, this is the difference that people. When your 12-year-old little league team is working out in the off season. Oh, we have the pitching coach coming out. Translator. Oh, look, a little. This is like a lighthearted speech. You can tell. I can be the translator. See, guys. This is what we work all year for. This is why. This is why we do you do 100 push-ups when you wake up and 100 push-ups before you go to sleep, and you watch 6 hours of baseball tape every day, and you work on your form with a hitting coach and pitching coach every day. It all comes down to this. But let's have fun. Let's have fun, guys. Just remember, it's for fun. It's for fun. But if we lose, we bring much shame to our country. It's Taiwan, people. This is not China. This is Taiwan. He throws a ball after that speech. Come on, kid. You're holding me up for my fucking food at this point. Griffin Vargas, come on, man. What will it take? That's a Steve. 2-1. Man on first, 2 outs. Little League World Series championship on the line. Will they be the champions of the U.S. or of the whole world? High pop fly, left field. Is that going to be the last out? It is. Little League World Series over. Winners, Chinese Taipei. You think they're from China? They aren't. It's Taiwan. The more you know. That's a little bit of a tidbit, but oh, look at this. The kid. It's a little weird. The coach is starting to pile up. Oh, we got a big smack on the bum to one of the coaches right there. That was a weird interaction from the kid too. He just got on his knees and didn't even join the pile up. Just one big smack to his coach's ass. You want to be involved though, and sometimes you just want to touch. You just want to touch. It might not make sense, but hey, it's the spirit of the moment. It's the spirit of the moment. You got wrapped up in it. You can tell by the reactions on both sides. This was a foregone conclusion. Nevada knew they were losing. Chinese Taipei knew they were winning. If you've been paying attention through this Little League World Series, what I first have to point out is tea time in the Little League World Series. They've gone hand in hand. It's been a lot of fun calling these games, and I knew we weren't going to get the best game for this championship. It was exactly how I predicted it to be. Very boring. They ran into a buzzsaw of a pitcher. One team was way better than the other. The Chinese Taipei team could beat high school teams, I feel like. They were ridiculously good. If you were following along with my picks, 4-0, 4-0, 4-0, every game I predicted correctly. And that's how much of a beat I had on this Little League World Series. We tried something out new today. A stream that did not have any prelude to it. Usually I have a little bit of this is the game of the week, and I have a little bit of chatter going into it. I have some posts going into it. It's pre-planned. This was my first spur of the moment stream, and I wanted to test it out, see who would come along, and it didn't have the turnout like I was hoping, but I mean, you live and you learn. I wanted to be a part of this. I wasn't going to miss it anyways, just because it felt like I wasn't doing my full job. I wasn't seeing it all the way through. So now that I did that, I feel a little bit better, and this food on the other end is going to taste just a little bit better. This has been another tea time. I appreciate anyone who is watching, anyone who's been with me, and we're going to do a game of the week again. this week, so stay tuned. It's going to be fun. We got a football season around the corner. Tea time, onward, upward. The horses don't stop. They keep going. Hey. And like always, we end it like this. Absolute.